Well, hello there. This video is about our visit to the cruise port of Cozumel. So if you are wanting to know more about what happens when you get to Cozumel, watch on. Hi there, I'm Mama Jane's husband and this is
Mama Jane.
And we visited the port of Cozumel on board the P&O Arcadia, and this is our experience. Now, the thing is about Cozumel, it claims to be the world's favourite cruise port, which is a big claim, isn't it?
Mm.
And it's a big place, isn't it, Mama
Huge
Jane?
place, yeah.
Huge place.
So many shops in the port. It's well planned to remove money from your wallets because there's all kinds of shops, every kind of shop, even a couple of pharmacies. There's every kind of shop you can think of there.
Yeah.
Mostly the same as you get in other ports, just more of them. The jewellery, the clothes, the t-shirts. Yeah.
But it was very busy port.
Yeah.
They can actually dock 7 cruise ships, and the time we were there were 5 in port, which is so it was pretty busy. But despite all that, it was all very efficient.
Very efficient. I've been to ports much smaller, far fewer ships in dock that day, but chaos. Whereas this, no, it wasn't. On the day we were there were 5 ships. There was no chaos. You just had to listen to what you were being told and do it. Don't wander about. And it was excellent.
So we were on our excursion, and it was well organised, and we were straight out, and we went to see some Mayan ruins, and it was about an hour's journey, and it was an interesting journey most of the way, and you could see there was quite a bit of infrastructure in Cozumel, which is a bit different from the Caribbean islands we've been visiting. So there's plenty of infrastructure there, and lots of hotels as well outside the cruise port, and it took us about an hour to get to the Mayan ruins, and that's exactly what they are, ruins.
Yeah, they're not. There are some Mayan ruins somewhere else, which are really quite big, and you can climb all over them and this kind of thing. These were smaller ruins, but still you could understand what was going on, and the guide was very good and explained all about it.
Yeah, and it was all about the goddess of fertility.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah, and how everything is lined up with the moon, and all really interesting actually. Yeah, and some people still, visit there as a place of worship. Yeah. If you wanted to take videos, there was actually I think it was $5 charge to take videos.
Not photos.
No, photos you could take. But if you wanted to do videos, it was a $5 charge, which is fair enough. And if you didn't pay it and you were seen to be videoing, a gentleman would come running after you and shout at you.
And waving in front of your video.
Yeah.
So that you couldn't video.
Yeah.
They seemed very strict on that.
Yeah, and that's fair enough. Do as you're told.
Yes, there was this part that was a long part, a Mayan road that came into the place, and there was a place of offering there, which we weren't allowed to go into. It's still revered. You could see it from the outside, but it was roped off, so you didn't go into it. So it was still precious to Mayans today.
Yeah.
Now, like I say, it is a ruins. It is interesting, and the guide was he was all right. There's a bit of a difference in opinion here about it. You really liked it. I thought the best bit was this amazing iguana that we saw there. So you take it and leave it.
Yeah.
But there was an amazing iguana there, wasn't
There were many iguanas, but one in particular was amazing.
Was
Yeah,
absolutely outstanding.
Yeah.
So after that, where did we go next? Beach.
Oh, to a lovely beach, and it was a beautiful rocky beach, and we'd only a short visit, and we sort of wandered along on the sand a bit and on the rock bits, but then there was this bar, and it's miles from anywhere, this bar, just on its own really, wasn't it? Yeah. And sort of a restauranty thing.
There was a few merchants around.
Oh
there
yeah, a few
trying to
merchants
flog
selling.
things to you.
Yeah. But the bar was lovely and did the most enormous pina coladas.
Yeah.
And musicians serenaded it. Have we got videos of being?
Yeah.
Have we? Oh. Serenaded us, and it was just a glorious, glorious day.
Yeah, it was glorious.
Yeah. Oh, what we didn't say is, Cozumel was made famous by Jacques Cousteau.
Oh yes.
Which, if you're of a certain age, you'll know exactly who he was. Very famous diver.
Yeah.
And
he made the most amazing pre-Attenborough in the 60s and early 70s.
Yeah.
He really raised the profile
of fishes.
Of fishes, and marine life.
Yeah.
And you a good guy.
Yeah.
So yes, and then we had a great time at that beach actually, and that
it was.
pina colada. You call it brain freeze, don't you?
Brain freeze. It was so cold. Yeah. You know when it hurts across your head. He's never had it, but it like hurts across your head here.
Yeah.
Brain freeze.
And it's a famous beach because of some of the rocks there and the flags that they got on there. So you'll see the pictures and you'll see what I'm meaning. So we went back to the cruise port after that. Mm-hmm. We had a wander around the shop, didn't we?
We did.
Bought the inevitable t-shirt. But it was, I could go to Cozumel again, I think. There's lots of good diving and snorkeling places in Cozumel, which is what attracted Jacques Cousteau to the place in the first place. And then as we left, we had a magnificent sunset while we were on the ship. And it was a pretty good day, really, wasn't it?
It was lovely.
Lovely. Go to Cozumel again.
Yeah.
Won't we, Mum Jane?
Possibly.
Yeah. Yeah. Might well do. Anyway, it's a goodbye from me, and it's a goodbye from
me.
So, goodbye.